The House at Black Hollow. Gothic horror, psychological mystery. They told her not to buy it. The Black Hollow estate had been abandoned for 50 years, a mansion with roots in fog and tragedy. But Clara Dean wasn't afraid of rumours. She was a house flipper, not a dreamer. Her specialty was turning haunted places into profitable ones. The real estate agent had joked that the house came with one previous owner, and maybe a few guests who forgot to leave. Clara had laughed. But the first night, she didn't. The house was too quiet, too still. Even the wind outside seemed to stop at the threshold. On the second night, the cold came. Her breath fogged in her bedroom, even though the thermostat read 72. The floorboards sighed in long, tired breaths. By the third, the mirrors started fogging from within. She tried to tell herself it was humidity, but the prints in the condensation were small, like a child's hand pressed against the glass from the wrong side. When the pipes began knocking, she went into town to hire help. But the locals looked at her like she'd walked out of a grave. One man finally spoke, his eyes fixed on the floor. "That house doesn't forget it's dead." That night, Clara couldn't shake the noise, a slow, rhythmic tapping from above her bed. She climbed into the attic, flashlight trembling in her grip. But there was nothing. No rats, no loose boards. Still, the sound followed her when she came back down. It was the wall, a section of the upstairs hallway, newer than the rest. Fresh paint, slightly warmer wood. She pressed her ear against it and heard breathing. She tore the paint away. Beneath it, old wallpaper. Beneath that, plaster. Beneath that, a sealed door. Her chisel slipped into the crack and popped the lock. The smell hit her first. Dust, rot, and something sweet, like old perfume. The room inside was small and perfect, untouched by time. A single wooden chair, a cracked mirror facing it. The reflection showed her, but behind her, the faint outline of someone else, a little girl. Clara spun around, empty. Then the mirror whispered, "Welcome back." Her flashlight flickered and died. The next morning, the contractors arrived to start renovations. The door was sealed again, flush with the wall, paint untouched. They called her name for hours. No answer. They finally broke through the front door, only to find her phone buzzing on the floor of the hall, screen cracked. The camera app was open. It showed a single photograph. The small room, the mirror, the chair.